to another exciting episode of Galactivated Yoga on the Beach. Woo! Kristar Galactica, your fairy god sis. Saint Jonah Ka to bring your beats to the mix. Of course, we are Galactivators, your fairy god family creators. We're going to stretch, we're going to breathe, relax, receive this St. Patrick's Day energy as we chill out, doing yoga on the beach. So I invite you now, come and drop in with me. Take the next hour or so of our beautiful lives and be here on the beach with us at this time. Thank you for the hearts and joining our live. Thank you so much, super friends of mine. Thanks for the likes, the shares, the follows. Thank you for our subscribers, our gifters. Thank you for being with us today. Appreciate you all. So as we settle in for this live, and thank you for sharing it, super friends. Thank you so much. Please share the live with any of your super friends that would like to get galactivated with us. I want to share what's going on galactically. So we are in day 6 of the yellow star wave spell. Thank you for the likes. So the energy is building for us to be our enlightened, divine, beautiful creator masterpiece selves. We are coming into alignment in the eye of the storm of creation and blasting our intentions like solar flares to the cosmos. Our inner self, our eagle vision has awakened. Our jaguar forces are coming online. And today is the rhythmic Skywalker day. We are tuning into the space within us and the space around us. Our power is becoming amplified from the inside out. Aloha! Connecting into that place of oneness where all things are equal and our emotions are flowing free. So I invite you to tune into that emotional space within you. Reach into your future. Begin to focus your intention of what you would like to create for yourself in your life as a result of this yoga journey we'll be on for the next hour or so together. Carve out that niche of time for yourself to breathe and relax and receive and to go inward and start to find your breath, super friends. Thank you so much for the gifts. Good boy, Brian. Appreciate that. Let's take our shoulders up, back, down a few times. Just notice if there's any tension in your neck or shoulders. Just gentle opening of that neck as we roll our shoulders around. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Good boy. Hope you're wearing your green today to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. So the heart chakra in some traditions is viewed as resonating at the color green. So I invite you to place one hand on your heart, the other hand on top, bowing your head, and just meditate on that heart. The place where the blue meets the gold forms the green. The emerald spectrum of light. Invite that heart space to be where your father met your mother and connected with an explosion of bliss, created this beautiful physical form for you to exist in, starting with the heart in the center of it all. And let's just invite our heart to bloom like a 4-leaf clover today, with all the luck of the Irish, all the magic of the leprechaun world. Bring in all the power of the rainbows, sitting inside of a great pot of gold. And let's start with an Om, A-O-U-M, and silence. Deep breath in. Exhale. And just notice how you feel. Find the space at the top of your inhale and the space at the bottom of your exhale. The space where the breath comes into you as you inhale. Space where it turns around and begins to flow out of you as you exhale. Space where that breath turns around and flows back into you. And the dance between the two. And then let's shift the crossing of our legs. Bringing the other leg on the top. Start to take our neck side to side. Just drop in one ear towards the shoulder at a time. And let's take our arms up and bring them back behind and clasp those fingers together as we continue to drop that ear side to side. Find where there's any tension or tightness in your neck. Coming back to center, taking our neck to the right side, looking over that shoulder. And over to the other side.
We've got the retaliation law stuff, right? Like representation. Let's just call it representation. Lawyers have to have the ability to...
And coming on back center, dropping that chin down. And taking that chin up. On back to center. Let's unwind those legs and stretch them out. Inhale, our arms reach up for your intention. Reach for all the luck today. Reach for the rainbows. Reach for the pot of gold. Reach for space.
Reach for Charlie.
Reach, fill up with the love of dog. Super friends. Galactivate. Kapow. And then fold. Reach for your toes. Stretch them apart. Tuck that chin under. Tuck in our chin. Stretch, spread. Fill up with the love of dog. Mwah. Dog is love. That's a happy puppy. You ate so many treats just now. That's a lot of chicken for a little pup. Charlie, chicken, joy. The Galactivator. The divine canine. Mwah. As we inhale, lift our heart. Let's open up that left arm to the side. Thank you for the gift so much. Appreciate that. Palm up, stretching our eyes. Find that breath. And I invite you every morning when you awaken, super friends, just focus on breathing deeply from your head down to your toes, back up to your head. Just imagine the energy flowing and all the different parts of your life coming into order. Envision this day being the best day ever. Gratitude and thankfulness as we swing this left arm around and inhale, right arm up and back, palm up, lifting that heart, stretch our eyes. Om Namah Shivaya. Deep breath in and exhale. Bringing this hand over, tucking our chin. A few more breaths here. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the shares. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for the gifts. And walking our hands up. Let's bring our feet together into a butterfly. Flap those butterfly wings. You can give yourself a foot massage if you like. You can make little semicircles with your neck if you like. You're going to chant an invocation mantra. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shri Swami Vishwanandaya Namaha. Om Shri Avatar Babaji Namaha. Om Shri Avatar Babaji Namaha. Om Shri Avatar Babaji Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya. And bringing our feet a little forward, let's fold over ourselves here. Deep breath in. Imagine that liquid light, that lucky light pouring into you. Find that place where that light turns around and exhale, send it out. Full spectrum rainbow light. Ujjayi breath, so that breath makes a sound like waves. Any tension in your neck, just release it. Walking our hands up. Let's take it into a double pigeon for our hips here. So bending our knees, let's bring this left foot over towards the right side. Keep that shin parallel to our body, flexing that foot, and then we're going to stack this right ankle on top of that left knee and right knee on our left ankle. And then we're going to play with some pranayama. So bringing our hands in Anjali Mudra, both palms together, and point your fingers up at that third eye. Let's cover up the right side and breathe in and out the left a few times. The left side, cover it at the top, and then breathe out the right. And then just breathe in and out the right side a few times. Maybe that side feels more open than the left. And we'll inhale through the right, plug it, hold it, look up at that third eye, exhale out the left. Breathe in the left, plug it, hold it, look at that third eye, breathe out the right. Breathe in the right, plug it, hold it, look up at that third eye, breathe out the left. Breathe in through the left side, nice and slow, into that third eye, plug it, hold, and breathe out the right. And we'll just keep going like this, flowing back and forth at your own pace. Notice how you feel. Let's release our hands. Make some circles with our shoulders. And then let's inhale, reach our arms up high. Bend that left elbow, pull it down. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, let's bring this arm across our body. Left fingertips facing up, right hand underneath that forearm. Pull that arm over towards the right as we turn our neck towards the left and hinge towards this leg. Filling up with the love of dog. Keep our intentions here. Where's your mind? How's your breath? What thoughts are coming up? Just allow them to be. Just let them go. Keep breathing. Let's wiggle our toes. Wiggle the fingers. Arms up to the sky. Reach them back behind. Fingers start to intertwine. Pull back, lean forward. Let those arms fall overhead. Notice which thumb is on the top, super friends. And once again, tune into the breath. Filling up with the love of dog within. And releasing those hands, let's walk them forward, tucking our chin. Fill up with the love of dog. Just breathe into those hips. Notice what emotions come up. Breathe into this magical day. Good luck, fun and ease and happiness, play, abundance, gold, rainbows, magic, leprechauns, unicorns. few more deep breaths like this, super friends. And rising on up, let's lean back with our hands, unwind these legs and zigzag them around, super friends. Make some circles with our ankles. Bring our hands forward to balance in a boat pose. Play with straightening those legs. And slowly lower and forward fold. And rising on up. Let's bend our right leg in. Bringing that shin parallel to the front of our mat and placing that left ankle on top of that right knee and left knee on top of that right ankle, keeping both feet flexed. Adjusting ourselves here. So double pigeon on the left side. See if you can stack those guys. Maybe you need to tenderize those hips a little bit. Let's use our hands and just slap on those hips right there. Awakening those guys. You might notice this side feels different from the other side. We're going to bring our hands in prayer to our heart. And now we're going to do a slightly different pranayama. So we're going to cover up the right side. Breathe in through the left. Look up at that third eye, cover it, and then without exhaling, breathe in through the right. Look up at that third eye without exhaling. Breathe in through both. Hold it at the top. And then breathe out through the left. You're going to do that again. Breathe in through the left. Look up at the third eye, plug it. Do not exhale. Breathe in through the right. Plug it. Look up at that third eye. Do not exhale. Breathe in through both. Hold it. Look up at that third eye. And then breathe out through the left. Nice and slow. Once again. Breathe in through the left. Breathe in through the right. Breathe in through both. Hold. Breathe out through the left side. Let's do that 2 more times at your own pace. 3 more times. Noticing how you feel as we bring our arms up to the sky. Focus on your intention. Blast it now across the world. Bending that right elbow. Grab it, pull it on down. Press back with our crown. Deep breath flowing now. Breathing in, releasing this arm across our body, fingers up, reach underneath, grab that upper arm, pull it towards the left as you turn your neck towards the right, stretching our eyes. Deep breath. Let's bring them up and back behind us. Interlace those fingers, other thumb on the top. Stretching back and then leaning forward. Tucking our chin. Fill up with that love of dog within. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And releasing those hands, walking our hands forward. Tucking our cheek, chin towards our chest. Deep breath. And walking our hands up and back behind us. Unwind, elevate those legs up. Time. Let's zigzag, crisscross those legs. And then making sure we have room back behind. Let's play with some spinal rolls. So rolling back and rolling forth. Knees out, feet together as we come forward, and feet back overhead as we roll back. And the next time we're back with our feet overhead, let's pause and plow. Walking our hands to our lower back, drawing those shoulders in, those elbows in, supporting ourselves. Feet on the ground behind us. Keep that neck neutral. From here, bringing our feet up over our hips for a shoulder stand. rock ourselves up, maybe a few times into a squat. So using that momentum, feet hip width apart. Coming into a squat. Palms together. Lifting our heart. Gazing in and up at that third eye. Focus on your intention. Health, well-being, happiness, joy, bliss, creativity, inner bliss. Inhale, arms out, palms up. Lean back. Exhale. Healthiness, vitality, well-being, creativity. Inhale, arms out and up, palms together. Exhale. Positivity, vitality, well-being, and harmony. Inhale, arms out and up. Palms together, lean back. Exhale. Coming on down. One more. Inhale, arms out and up. Lean back. Palms together. Bring those feet together. And just standing in a mountain. And notice what you feel. So making sure we have room behind us. We're going to do a little bit of a flow. Let's inhale, arms out and up. Palms together, lean back. Exhale, hinge at the waist, swan dive forward folding. Inhale, lift our heart, stretch our spine. Exhale, folding. Left leg steps back. Drop that knee down. Gazing up. And exhale, send the hips back, toes up, nose to knee. Inhale, bend that knee. Let's take a little twist. So left hand down, right arm up. You can have that back knee up or down, yogi's choice. Exhale, down, frame that foot, hips back. This time, as we straighten that front leg, you can bring that right leg all the way forward for Hanuman, or keep it in the half Ardha Hanumanasana. Just breathe in here a few breaths. Back forward. We're going to lift that back knee, pivoting that back foot, and then squaring our hips and shoulders forward, rising up into a warrior one. So knee, look down and stack that knee on top of your ankle. Make sure you can see your big toe and second toe. Hips and shoulders square forward. And then let's open our hips and shoulders to the side, extend those arms away from one another, and bend that front knee again. Make sure that that knee is aligned over that ankle, and that front thigh is as parallel to the ground as possible. Inhaling this right arm up, left hand above or below that knee, or wrap behind our back. And then coming back through center, let's straighten that front leg, reaching forward, take it into our triangle twist. Left hand up, right arm down. Deep breath. Inhale, rising on up, bending that knee, cartwheeling these arms down, rotating on those back tippy toes. Let's float that back foot up. Bring this right arm forward about a foot in front and to the right of that leg, and begin to lift your left arm up, elevate that left arm, rotate your toes to the side, stack your hips on top of one another, turn your gaze up for half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. And then let's bring this hand down, lifting that leg up high for a standing split. Walk our hands towards that foot. Deep breath in. Exhale, folding. Left foot meets the right. Inhale, lift our heart, flat back. Exhale, folding. Lead with the heart, reverse swan dive, arms out and up, palms together, lean back. And hands into our hearts. Coming to mountain. Notice what has changed. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hinging forward, folding. Inhale, lift our heart. Exhale, frame that foot, folding, and right leg steps back. Shifting our weight forward for a low lunge, dropping that back knee down. Make sure that front knee is over our ankle. Find your alignment now. Breathe in and out. Deep, luxurious breath. Deep breath in. Exhale, hips back, toes up, nose to knee. Inhale, shifting our weight forward, lifting our heart. Right hand down, left arm extends, taking a twist. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Deep breath in. Once again, that back knee can be up or down. And bring in this hand down. We're gonna send those hips back, straighten that front leg, coming up on that heel or inchworming all the way forward for a full Hanuman Asana. Forward splits or half. Deep breath. Maybe a sip of tea. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the likes, super friends. Thanks for being with us. Thank you so much to our subscribers and followers. Thank you. Really appreciate you. Hope you're enjoying this beautiful, magical St. Patrick's Day. Let that breath flow free and clear. Feel the magic that's in the air. One more deep breath, wiggle your toes. And as we exhale, beginning to bring this foot back under your knee. Lift that back knee up. Pivot those back toes. See, line our legs up in a straight line. Back heel or back arch lined up with the front heel. Squaring our hips and shoulders forward. Bending into that front knee for a warrior one. Keep that back hip reaching forward. Keep bending into that front knee. Make sure you can see your big toe and second toe. Stack that knee over your ankle. Find where your edge is to strengthen that front leg. And then let's open up our hips and shoulders to the side. Reach those arms away from one another. Bending into that front lunge, that warrior two. Check that that knee is over your ankle, that front thigh is parallel to the ground. If it's not, give yourself more distance between your legs. Step that front leg forward until this front thigh is parallel to the ground. So keep and then we're going to reverse this warrior. Left hand up, right hand above or below that knee, or wrap behind your back. Keep bending into that front knee. And coming back to center, let's straighten that front leg, reaching forward. Left hand down, right arm up, triangle. Inhaling, rising on back up. Bending into that front knee as we exhale. Cartwheeling those arms around, pivot those back toes. Let's elevate this back leg up. Lifting those toes, left hand on the ground, about a foot forward and to the left of that leg. Start to stack your hips, rotating those toes out to the right side. Lift up this right arm, lift our heart, turning our gaze upward, breathing. Ardha Chandrasana. Deep Ujjayi breath. Keep lifting that back leg like you're standing on a wall behind. And then we'll bring this hand down, lift this leg high, bring your nose towards your knee, walk your hands towards that leg. Standing splits. Deep breath in. And slowly lowering down, forward folding. Inhale, lift our heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, reverse swan dive, arms out and up. Palms together, lean back, give thanks. And hands into our hearts. Let's inhale those arms out and up. Exhale. Swan dive forward, hands down. Inhale, lift our heart. Let's step back into plank pose. Exhale, lowering on down to the ground. Inhale, peel our hearts up, cobra.
It's 250.
Looking up. Lowering down. Let's press up through tabletop. Shoulders over our wrists, knees under our hips. Just move that spine around. Cat-cow. Inhale, drop our belly, lift our gaze, our drishti. Exhale, arch our spine, drop our crown, pull up from our belly. Flowing with our breath. And then let's press back into a child's pose. Inhale, walking our hands up. Let's swing our legs around, bringing them forward. We're going to take it down into a fish pose. So, pointing those toes, legs together, hands right below our glutes. Let's come down onto our forearms, our elbows, and then lifting our head up and back, crown down towards the ground. Get that shade down. Keeping our heart lifted, legs and feet together. Lift our heart. Swim out that lower back. Fill up with the love of dog. And then slowly come on to our back side. Thank you, Jordy, for the kisses. Then let's bring our knees in and make little circles with our lower back. One direction, the other direction. Crossing our right knee over the left. Let's drop our knees over to the left side and extend our right arm and shoulder up and back to the right. All back through center. Hug those knees in. We're going to cross that left knee over the right, dropping our knees over to the right, steady that left arm up and back to the left, stretching your eyes. Coming on back through center. Reset our bodies. Let's take a bridge pose. Bend those knees, fingers touching our heels. Lift those hips up. Walk our shoulders in. Clasp our hands. Press down with our arms. Lift up our heart towards our chin. Breathe into that third eye. Envision all that light pouring in as we take in and inhale. And as you exhale, all of that breath flowing out of you, carbon. And then we'll come up onto our tippy toes, releasing our hands, coming onto the ground for our final resting pose, our Shavasana. So just let your head, neck, and spine be in a straight line. Arms and legs open away from one another. Bring your drishti gaze up at that third eye point, above your brow, above your eyebrows. Let your eyes just relax, your face soften and relax. Your neck be neutral, your shoulders relax. Your breath start to relax. All of the weight in your body just melting into the earth. The lightness of space just fusing with you. Into the silence, and then we'll be back for our Galactivation. magical forces that are flowing today. Source of existence, life, the universe, and everything. Giving us the power to tune into this and grow. As we rest, receive, we believe and let go. The majesty's flowing from the heavens to the land. The spirit is growing from the cosmos to within. And we are purifying to our waters, our emotions. We are illuminating and increasing our vibrations. Beautiful like diamonds, like prisms in the sun, separating into rainbows. So magical are these ones. From the top of our mindset, the ultraviolet ray, flowing into us and through us with infrared, passing out our legs. The light's passing through us like a cosmic X-ray and shining inside us, making sound, radio waves. We're emanating a signal that's being matched by all of life. We are happy, healthy, lucky, beautiful, joyful, blissful, excited to be alive. Open and receptive to all of life's gifts. In tune and connected to eternal infinite bliss. Our spirit self resurrected, our soul's infinite wish. And we are feeling this connection flowing through us, this bliss, this ecstasy, this joy, this majesty, this divinity, this new time as we're equinoxing. The springtime is blooming. There's a resurrection, an ascension, a cosmic spiritual force that's present now from deep within, and it's flowing straight from source, from the infinite, 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 into our body, our physical form. We're receiving it, believing it, embodying it, and letting our human selves be reborn as spiritual enlightened masters, as the Buddha in the eye of the storm, in the center of the force of creation, Creator. We are truly being reborn. Om Namah Shivaya. Resting, receiving, allowing, intending. But we are so creative, and we are creating in this spiral of time and life never ending. We are aligning with our divine, and our new saga is just beginning. So let's begin it at this time. And this journey begins with a happy ending. The first moment of the rest of our lives is happy, happy, happy all the time. Starting with a smile that's growing from inside, spreading out for miles to the space around us. So is our shine. Super friends, Galactivate. We are human divine, superstars, seeds planted to the back of our subconscious mind, to the depths of our being, our root and our core. This is the time of our awakening, our enlightenment to explore. We are creators, we are powerful, we are abundant, we manifest the light in our center, living miracle of the super consciousness. So let it surround us and be spherical and affirm that it is done. So at the beginning of this spiral, We know that this we've already won. So it is. Let it be done. Super friends, Galactivate! Thank you so much for the gifts. Take a deep breath, pure bliss. Coming back to life into our forms, restructured, rebuilt, returned and reborn. Wiggle our fingers, wiggle our toes, stretch and beyond, reach and grow. And then bringing our knees into our chest. Envision ourselves as a baby fetus being born on this beautiful day, filling up with the ends of infinite space, and ever so slowly rolling onto our side. And whenever we're ready, taking our time, coming back up to seated, head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Sitting in our enlightenment, listening in to our inner divine, the breath flowing up and down our spine. Om Namah Shivaya, the Shakti's growing, manifesting the goddess, divine feminine. Om Hari Om, 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 Om Hari Om, Hari Om. So in this place now, gather all our energies like tendrils of light, connecting, plugging in inwardly, left side, right side, the front and behind. There's a channel on the inside, right up the center line, the Sushumna Nadi, making a crystal lingam of light, and the Idala and Pingala Nadis on the left and the right, and that orbit that flows the front and the back side. Envision the light circulating, forming a grid on the inside, and then that energy blasting right out our crown, our aura expanding as the light spins around, forming that 1,000-petaled lotus above you as the light encircles and envelops you with truth. Let's inhale our arms up to the sky, our soul star chakra gridding in at this time, pulling our hands down the center line, hands to our heart where we bow to the divine, honoring this place where the life force animates our form, honoring this space that we've truly been reborn, divine masculine and feminine, the Shiva and the Shakti, manifesting, channeling in, and taking up residence in our body, honoring this place, this space inside, this living temple as human divine, sharing and giving, expanding this light, envisioning and seeing it in all beings outside. Thank you so much, super friends, for liking the live. Magical words, please say it with me, all right? Namaste. Super friends, Galactivate. Yay. So it is, so it shall be. The divine within is the divine in all things. And we rest in this. We honor this light. Happy ever after. Every moment, all the time. We are Galactivators, your fairy god fam. Thank you so much for being with us, super friends. Crystar Galactica, your fairy god sis. Saint Joseph Narcata. Hugsies, share hugs, share the bliss. Thank you so much for joining us today. And we invite you, you can watch the replay on YouTube, Galactivators. And I invite you to go to galactivators.com if you'd like to pick up some yoga gear like the jackets that we're wearing here, and also the singing bowls, And we invite you to please join our Super Friends email list so you can stay in touch with us. Happy St. Patrick's Day! Hi, Fairy! Oh. Oh.
All right, bye-bye.
Love you so much. Have the best